Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all very well. Welcome to my film and TV channel. We have a film review today, a PG rating. This has been showing on HBO Max, so it's one of their releases digitally on from November the 26th, 2020. And the film's called Superintelligence. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notification so you know these all vlogs are coming out. Please check all my playlists to do film reviews, TV drama reviews, poster movie battles, quizzes, etc, etc. So please, plenty out there. And if you do enjoy English football, my football team is Manchester City, and I do vlogs on Manchester City as well, city history, city present. So if you or anyone you know might be interested in that, please point me in my direction. I will be very, very grateful. All comments are welcome, not just about this film. You want to comment about anything you want, just leave us a comment so I know you're out there. It's nice to get little messages. And please, if you can't comment, if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Right, Superintelligence, here we go. PG rated, an hour and 46. Probably knock a few minutes off for the credits there. Probably about an hour and 40 run time, just a little bit under. It's classed as a romantic action sci-fi comedy film, and it's directed by Ben Falcone and written by Steve Mallory. And of course it stars, if Ben Falcone is involved, then obviously it must star Melissa McCarthy, doesn't it? This is the fourth collaboration with her husband that they've done. Not everyone's cup of tea, I must admit. They're getting a lot of criticism at the moment. It was actually about Carol Peters. This is about Carol Peters, a former corporate executive, obviously played by Melissa, has an earnest yet unfulfilled life turned upside down when she's selected for observation by the world's first super intelligence. Yeah, where's he from? Where's he looking at? An AI that may or may not take over the world, depending on what happens. Yeah, it's an interesting premise. Doesn't quite expand on it that well, either comedically wise or dark sort of thriller wise, if you like. It sort of falls between two stools, unfortunately. Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of just 30%, which isn't great, is it? That's based on 44 reviews with an average rating of 4.6 out of 10, with just 13 fresh. That's 13 fresh and 31 rotten. So not very well appreciated. The audience as well, the audience is even less impressed, which is unusual. 69 scores left, and they're only giving it a 23% positivity rate, which isn't great, is it? Metacritic, the other critic site, has an average of 42 out of 100, so again, not very high, and that's based just on 15 critics. So you get 4 positive reviews, 8 mixed reviews and 4 negative reviews, so pretty much straight down the middle there. But yeah, still not fantastic, is it? And it scores anywhere on the Metacritic, it's anywhere between a 1.6 out of 10 and 6 out of 10, which is pretty naff, isn't it? Let's be honest about it. I've ignored the 1.6 out of 10s and the low ones. I've gone to the Hollywood Reporter's Karen James, who gave it just 4 out of 10, and said the cast, though, is full of extraordinary actors who do what they can to redeem a lame script and style. Slap Magazine's Chuck Bowen liked it a little bit better. He gave it 5 out of 10. Not great. The big disappointment of the film is that Melissa McCarthy's performance is all Jekyll and no Hyde. A bit unfair, I think. I think she did okay, but yeah, you can only work with what you've got, can't you? Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, You and Me. Almost 1,600 scores and reviews have been left, 1,574 as I'm doing this, and it's only getting a 5.1 out of 10, so not fantastic, is it? So it's pretty consistent around all over the board, isn't it, with these scores? Some of the comments on Internet Movie Database from users: not super intelligent in quality, but cute and funny to relieve 2020 blahs. So yeah, you will laugh and enjoy this movie, so there is some positivity. Light viewing to pass the time, yeah, I'd class that as a positive. As average as it gets, all right, that doesn't mean it's bad. Excruciating, I think that means excruciatingly awful, excruciating. More enjoyable than most of Melissa McCarthy movies. So there you go. Is that a positive? It probably is. A premise that wears thin very quickly. I can understand that. Keep the marriage at home, guys. I know what they're getting at. A pleasant watch with some solid jokes. Well, the odd solid joke. I guess it's one of those films where if you watch the trailers, you probably cover most of the good stuff, to be honest with you. And super forgettable. Yeah, I'll see what they did with that one. Yeah, my thoughts on it. Yeah, I mean, I think a couple of the comments there, light viewing to pass the time and as average as it gets, is just about sums it up for me, to be honest with you, this film. I do like Melissa McCarthy. She's one of those that will make me laugh no matter what she does. I mean, there's a couple of scenes that you'll see in the trailers that made me chuckle and smile. But as I said, they're very few and far between, extra to whatever's on the trailer. And she just about saves this movie for me, Melissa. I do like her. I mean, I know she's obviously putting out some ropey stuff, but I can't really say much more than that. I mean, it was average but Melissa McCarthy sort of just about made it bearable for me. The plot was sort of played out very silly, but actually had a lot of potential, but it just wasn't followed up. I mean, there was some good okay moments, and I found all the other characters pretty poor and uninteresting, despite some major names, as one of the critics said there, one of the reviewers said there's some big names in this, but I just found them all very bland and uninteresting. It was only really Melissa McCarthy that I sort of warmed to, and well, tepid anyway. I was tepid, I won't say warmed, but there you go. It's a sort of watchable, lazy Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon if you don't work Saturdays, where you can sort of drop off for like the odd few seconds and not miss too much. It's one of those films that you can do. You can be on your phone and watch it, and it's okay. You might catch the good bits, which said a little bit few and far between. I think it's a bit of a wasted opportunity. I think it could have been a bit darker. Actually, I think it would have compensated. I think McCarthy's laid back approach to the role would have been really good in a bit of a darker movie, a bit of a darker comedy sci-fi. But sadly, it didn't quite hit that. So it didn't quite hit that mark, and it just ended up a bit bland and wishy-washy. And as such, I can't really rate it too high. I'm not going to have a total downer on it. I don't think it's as low as 3 and 4 out of 10, but I'm going to give it that sort of that score that if you like Melissa McCarthy, watch it. If you don't particularly like Melissa McCarthy, there's nothing really in it to appeal, to be honest with you. 5.5 out of 10. How about that? I mean, so I say it's not my watchable score, but it is my score there. I'm not going to put you off watching it. As I say, if you're a McCarthy fan, that's fair enough. But yeah, it's just I could probably watch it twice, because if I have a doze, I could probably catch up with the bits I missed the first time round. So yeah, I probably would watch it twice just to do that. But yeah, it's very disappointing. Interesting premise, but not great execution, unfortunately. 5.5 out of 10. Poster. I like the poster. I think the poster's quite clever. I like that sort of rubble in the background, the shape of a heart, and obviously the two guys who's central to the story eventually. So I am quite impressed with the poster, actually. Now, I'm going to give poster victory today, although it didn't have that much to beat, did it? But yeah, I think it's quite clever. It's simple, but it's clever. So I'm going to give it a nice, clever, simple score of 6 out of 10. So the poster gets 6 out of 10, and the movie sadly loses today with 5.5 out of 10. And as I said, I've been a little bit kind with it there because of Melissa. Without Melissa in it, probably the storyline, it probably would have got a 3 or 4, to be honest with you. But at least the odd comedic moment with Melissa and the odd face pulling and the odd comment sort of did make me smile, and I sort of enjoyed that element. But a wasted opportunity. Anyway, please check my links on screen. If you follow or friend me on Facebook, I do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back on there. And I have a website called MovieGameNostalgia.com where I sell old, rare DVDs, movie posters from the 90s and 2000s when I used to have my video shop in Manchester. Some great actors, some great films on there. There's thousands of posters, so have a quick look at that. Some great stuff. And I do some board games as well on there. So if you can check out MovieGameNostalgia.com, that is most appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching today, guys. Still we meet again either on this channel, my film and TV channel. Perhaps you go and watch on the Footy channel. Have a quick look over there, as I say, or if you can poke someone that you know who might be interested in that direction, that's fantastic. What we're going to do with the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Until we meet again, all I can say and ask is please stay safe, everyone. Bird is saying goodbye for now.